Hey guys, today's video is going to be a get ready with me, as you can probably tell by the title and me being glammed up right now. This is actually my go-to makeup going out look because I don't go out too often, but when I do like to glam up quite a lot. So yes, I'm not actually going out tonight, so I've just literally got ready for my own room. I'm just gonna sit here all night looking like this. So I actually done this makeup look for Megan's 18th birthday party last week. I didn't do this eye look though, because the eye look I done is like something I always do with my eyes. I feel like I've already done it on my channel before. So I done something new which I actually really like. It's a bit more smoky. I'm in love with it. You'll see next week in the haul that I will be uploading, because it's already edited and already sorted out, that I have bought this dress from Misguided and this from eBay and this jacket from like New Look. Everything I've bought recently has been quite new, so I thought I'd kind of put it all into one look when I went out for Megan's birthday. So please bear with me for the lack of uploads. I am so sorry. I think you can understand why. I'm in year 13 and it's 1 month to go to exams, so I'm really just trying to focus on that at the moment. However, it doesn't mean that I don't miss this. It is my hobby and I don't really have many hobbies at the moment, so this is my only hobby that I don't really get much time to do. I do love doing it and I do miss you guys, so please bear with me. But once the exam's over, I am all yours. Anyway, please let me know in the comments down below what other videos you'd like to see, and as always, I love you guys and I'll see you in the next one. Let's get into it. So starting off with some colour correcting, I'm using the L'Oreal colour correcting palette thingy and using green shade just to tone down the redness before I put on the foundation, as it's a great base I think. And I'm mixing the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in Porcelain and Nude. I'm a bit tanned at the moment but not super tan, so this makes up the perfect shade I feel like. And I'm mixing this with the Beauty Blender as always. I don't think I ever will probably use anything else other than this. I think brushes aren't as good, but this one will never fail. Anyway, I'm using the Fix Plus just to add another dewy finish to each layer. You'll notice that I do it way too many times in this, but I think the outcome of the face makeup is really nice. Then I'm using the True Match concealer from L'Oreal in shade 2 Vanilla, I believe. It's just my go-to concealer. It covers up everything and it's just not too heavy. It's great. And then I'm using it to put onto my eyelid as well to make sure it's like a base for my eyeshadow later on. And you can't really see it too well, but I do use a darker shade which is like number 4 I think, and I'm putting this on the outside of my face, just a little bit, almost like acting like a little bit of a bronzer. I don't know, it was kind of pointless but I did it anyway. And then I'm using the foundation stick from Bobbi Brown in Chestnut I believe. I'm mixing, I'm putting it on even with the Zoeva foundation brush, and also attempting to contour my nose. I do it very vaguely because I feel like when it's too sharp it's really hard to blend looking decent, otherwise you can really tell you've contoured your nose. And I'm just blending this all together with a stipple brush from Real Techniques, and I'm mixing a bit of Fix Plus on it as well. This is like the best way I've ever blended cream contour, because every single time I've used like a beauty blender, it just doesn't, it drags the foundation across the face. I think it looks great just by using the stipple brush. And to set everything, I'm using the matte makeup powder from Maybelline. I haven't really been baking much recently. Even when I've been going out, I've just been preferring to use the beauty blender and push it into my skin with that. And I'm also just putting it on with some Morphe G7 brush, I think, just a light touching of it. And then I'm using the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural from MAC, just add a little bit more colour. And since my face looks super flat like this, I'm adding some bronzer, and this is the Hoola bronzer by Benefit. You can never be let down by this, it's just the best thing. And I'm using the powder brush to mix it all. Again, another layer of Fix Plus, just add a bit more dewiness. Then with the Sleek Contour and Highlight palette, I'm using this blush brush, I think it is, from Real Techniques, and I think this is like a kind of like a lighter, a bit of an easier way to put contour sort of shades on. I found I'm not very good at putting it on with like a smaller brush. I'm okay, but it takes a little bit more time, and this is a lot more quick And I'm blending with this huge Kiko brush. I think it looks great when it's all blended together with this brush. It's just so fluffy and great. I loves it. Then for my brows, I'm using the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, some Soap & Glory Archery one, and another Soap & Glory Archery one, which is a bit bigger. They're all in the sort of blonde shades. I think you can guess it's like number 1 or blonde, I don't know, can't remember the names. And then I'm using this contour brush from Real Techniques and this Lancome highlighter with, again, some more Fix Plus. I think this is the nicest finish of highlighter ever. You'll see in just a second when I put on this on the other side. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom. I love it. I think it looks great there. Anyway, then putting a bit more on Cupid's bow, my nose as well. I'm using the Huda bronze now just for my eyes. I don't know if that's a bit weird, but I think it's a good transition shade. It makes everything a lot quicker as well. And then I'm using the Morphe 350 palette and using the most orange shade of them all, and I'm putting this into my crease. I take so long in doing this. I think I took like 10 or 20 minutes. It doesn't even look that good when I do it, but when you rush with like bright shades like this, I think it looks horrific. So when I take my time, I'm kind of glad I did, although it took way too long. I think it was worth it. And then I'm putting some more on my under eye as well, just to start off the under eye eyeshadow as well. Using the Huda Beauty palette, I'm using Cocoa, and I didn't show it on camera, but I'm also using Bossy. I've mixed them together and sort of building up the outer crease colour. I wanted to sort of drag it from my lash line and just sort of build up the colour very slowly. Again, this look does take quite a long time. The more I look at this, the more I'm remembering how long it really took. I'm just using other brushes to do the same sort of thing. Keep adding the colour, and I feel like it looks a lot more seamless, and it'll be worth it in the end, which I found it was. I'm blending this again just with another Real Techniques brush. I think it's the Luxe one, and the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette is next, using Antique Bronze, and I'm putting this into the lid of my eye. This is just pretty much the base colour of it all. When in the light, it catches light and it's kind of bronzy, so I get why it's called that, but from first glance it is kind of just like a purpley sort of brown shade, but the gleam on it and the shimmer is so pretty. And when I do the center sort of highlight of my eye later on, you'll see it goes so nicely. Then I'm going to carry on adding this onto the lid of my eye, kind of putting it a bit into my crease as well, and blending it with the other side of the brush. Then, now it's the center highlight of my eye, which I always do now. I literally don't do a look without doing this. I'm using Primavera, I think it's called, from the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm just placing this with the NYX 3 palette brush, which came with the palette, as you can imagine. I keep adding to it because it does take a while to like make sure it looks kind of seamless but still pretty. I don't know, everything takes a very long time in this look. Then just to sort of make that inner highlight, not even inner highlight, the center highlight of my eye pop a little bit more, I'm using Viva Baby, or I don't know, Vegas Baby I think it's called, from NYX. It's a pigment and it looks amazing. Then I'm putting all of the sort of shades underneath my eye as well, putting a bit on my brow bone. I think it's Primavera that I put there as well. It all matches up nicely when it's all put together like that. And then for the mascara, I'm using the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. You have the waterproof edition. I don't know, I feel a lot better when I have waterproof mascara on, because you never know what the day brings. I might cry that day if I saw a cute dog, but I find it's a lot better. I think it stays on a lot better, because I mean I haven't tried the other one, but anyway, enough talk about mascara. I put it on the top lashes and bottom lashes. That's what it looks like without false eyelashes. And now onto the false eyelashes. I'm using the Kiss Daisy fake lashes and I need duo glue to put them on. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely love the way these lashes look. I've bought like a stockpile's worth of these Kiss lashes. They're so fluffy, they're multi-angle as well. Kiss lashes just need to sponsor me so I have a lifetime supply, in my opinion. Anyway, for the lips, I didn't really show it on camera. I was kind of out of shot, but I just mixed the Melted Matte liquid lipstick from Too Faced and also the NYX Lip Lingerie in some other nude shade. For the outfit now, so that's the makeup done. The outfit, I'm just using this choker. I think I got this from eBay, honestly. I just typed in on Google Diamante choker necklace and that was the first one that came up. My hair I never do anything nice with, I just brushed it. And then for my outfit, this dress is from Missguided. It's this sort of curved hem midi bodycon dress and it's so comfy. I love the way it fits, love it. I also have a tan on, by the way, Saint Tropez classic tan. And for my jacket, it is just this New Look stone biker jacket. Hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. I will see you in the next video. Bye!